over here. The goldfish and the koi kind of going to town down there. There's a couple of fancy goldfish in there and a couple of koi. And I think I actually put a creek chub in there somewhere, but I don't know where he's at. And he's kind of big, but I actually found him in the pond the other day and totally forgot that I put him in there a year ago, so he's getting pretty big, and I guess he'll help with the bioload. So this is what we got in here for now. We may change this eventually. I'm really wanting to start breeding sunfish, long ears, and maybe like red ears or something. So maybe pumpkin seeds, that'd be kind of cool. But so that's what that's about for now. And this is called frog bit or frog's bit. This is similar to Amazon frog bit, but a lot bigger. It's a Limnobium spongia. And these plants get like they can get like 6-8 inches, sometimes a foot around in diameter. I think there's 6 or 7 plants in there right now, and that's what it looks like. Like there's a small one right there, and like eventually they tend to lay flat like that along the surface like lily pads, and you can leave them floating or you can actually plant them in the tank, which it looks a little weird if you plant them, but you can do it, and it works just fine. So they make a good fry cover, and in this case I'm actually using them to help keep the water temperature down in here by deflecting some of the sunlight. So that's them, and over here is the other floaters. Hopefully we're gonna get approved for water lettuce this week. I'm gonna get it inspected, and then we'll be able to start selling water lettuce. We've got a lot of it already. I just can't sell it until I get the permit to do it legally. This over here, see, this is Azolla caroliniana, and it's starting to get big, and this stuff grows really fast. It's kind of like duckweed, but it's a lot more useful for a couple reasons. It gets bigger, first of all, so it's easier to deal with. Like it won't overtake your tank because you can actually get it out really easily. The other nice thing about this is it looks better. It's got that fern look to it. And also, this is a nitrogen fixing plant. And what that means, basically, I'm sure you gardeners know this because of peas and beans and stuff. But nitrogen fixing means that these plants actually take nitrogen from the air that is around us rather than taking it from the water column. So that means that they are not using any of the nitrates in the system, or at least not a significant amount, and they're using the nitrates in the air. So there's a couple benefits to that. Number one, they're not going to suck up all the nutrients, which is a good thing if you're dosing. And then secondly, the other nice thing about them is, when you get too much of it, when it starts overtaking your tank like this, like that, when it starts getting that deep right there, then you can toss it out, but it makes an excellent compost, or just throw it right in the garden, because it's high in nitrogen, because it's a nitrogen fixture, so it stores nitrogen. It's high in nitrogen, so it's a really simple, cheap source of fertilizer as far as that goes. Over here we've got some more. This is Amazon frog bit, and these are much smaller than the Limnobium spongia that I showed you a minute ago. These are very small. They get about this big, and see, they propagate by runner. See that right there? And these grow relatively fast. They're a little pricey compared to other floaters, but I think they're worth it if you only want to have a little bit going on and you want to be able to maintain it really easily. What else do we have in here? Oh, we've got these are red root floaters. They look a lot like the frog bit, and if you weren't really looking or paying close attention, you would probably not be able to tell the difference. But as you can see, they're a darker green. And then also, what makes them special is these roots. They have these deep red colored roots, and in a tank you can see them really well, and they look really nice. It's a nice color. So we got red root floaters also. I don't think we've listed them yet, but we will soon. I'm trying to propagate them to where we've got plenty to go around before I start selling them. But soon we're going to start selling complete floater packages with this, everything I showed you already, plus like, except for the big Limnobium spongia, but all these floaters as well as water lettuce, assuming that you can actually have it shipped to your state. And we're gonna do like a group package of those, and then also we'll have them individually. But yeah, so these are really cool. Some of my favorite plants, these different floaters, and the the water fern is just crazy. I would show you guys duckweed, but I'm sure you know what that looks like. And duckweed, you know, I mean, it sucks and it grows like crazy, but it does have some pluses to it if you do have a garden or whatever, because it makes a good compost also. And you know, the pets like it. If you have any chickens or other farm animals, rabbits and all that, they actually eat it, and they do like it. So and the goldfish, I've been feeding the goldfish and koi with water lettuce, so they like it, and so it works out good in that regard. It's a free source of food that doesn't really cost anything, and really just keeps replenishing itself no matter what you do. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Hopefully I'm gonna have a video of this as it progresses. This is a really fast build for me, so it shouldn't take me very long, but I'll try to remember to snap some pics or take some video of it as it goes, and you know, we'll go from there, and that way you guys can kind of see what's going on in here. Yeah, everything's in here is overgrown, going crazy. Some lettuce in there, oak leaf lettuce that Peabody is going to get soon, and yep, there you go. So everything's good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.